What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sober Morning Reset. Today, we're going to be talking about 6 reasons you reach for a drink before you even know. We're going to talk about the autopilot triggers and cues that we have in our life and some of the common ones that we're going to see out there so we can understand what they are. And then we'll kind of go over a little bit of a plan to kind of get through them and overcome them. So let's jump into this video. It's going to be super exciting, and I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So, today we're going to be talking about the drinking habit loop. So if you haven't seen the drinking habit loop, it goes like this, right? Drink, short-term reward, long-term costs. These build up underneath, and then you have another trigger because the long-term costs are slowly making you need to drink more, and you're not actually dealing with the problems in your life. And these long-term costs can build up over time, especially for high performers, high functioning people, because we don't see these long-term costs because we just continue to carry on with our lives because, we're high functioning, so we just deal with it and carry on. That's the trap. The slow morning reset loop that I want to teach you guys is you're going to identify the trigger and the cost, and then you're going to have the trigger. You're going to get some short-term discomfort, but we're going to have a plan to replace that short-term discomfort with something else that we're needing. And then we're going to get long-term pleasure in the end, and then we're going to identify another trigger and a cost, and continue going to this until all the triggers in your life are gone and you've replaced them with better sober habits. That's kind of the goal of the slow morning reset and everything we do at Sober and Six. So, what happens here is that we're going to what we can't see, why we can't seem to stop drinking is you're not weak. Your brain is just trying to help you in the wrong way. We see alcohol as a solution, and your brain is seeing it as a solution, and it's just going in the wrong way. So that when you have this drinking, it's become a solution to your problems. Is it stress, anxiety, whatever it is? Your brain think, okay, I need to solve that problem, and the best way of solving the problem in the past was the short-term reward of alcohol, right? And what so that's what we call a trigger or a cue, is that moment when you have that that have that initial urge or craving. And a trigger cue is the starting line of a drinking loop. That's what we're talking about, right? It's anything, a feeling, a place, a person, a time, a thought that your brain has paired with alcohol. It doesn't mean you're weak. Your brain is just running on an old program. So some examples of that can be feeling tense after work, a bottle of wine, seeing a glass or bottle of wine, Friday night social habits, or the thoughts that I deserve this, I need this in my life, I deserve it. That's another trap that you can get in. So, what are the top 6 that I see with the people I work with? Well, number one is emotional triggers. That's stress, anxiety, boredom, guilt. Those are the feeling your brain tries to fix fast. It's not about the wine; it's about the weight you're carrying, right? It's the stress. It's the emotional trigger. So, emotional triggers are a huge one there. Another trigger people can have is your social loop, right? Your social loop in disguise. Drinking friends, coworkers, partners, even one look can reignite an old pattern. Sometimes the trigger isn't a drink, it's the person who expects you to have one. So a big time loop for a lot of people is people triggers, right? Your social loop, the people in your life that continue to drink. Those are some things that you can do. And if you put better things in place and you go and you face those head on and you get into the practice of saying no to people and things like that, then you're going to be able to move forward a lot quicker. Place triggers, right? Your brain remembers where bars, kitchens, patios, even the grocery aisle, familiar places whisper old habits. Your body walks in and the craving walks out before you do, right? So this can be bars, patios, kitchens. Your environment is so important too. So changing up your environment is a huge win for you if you can do that in your life, because you're going to be able to change your environment up, and then you're going to be able to move forward with your life. So environmental triggers, place triggers, going to an old bar, going to a restaurant, going to someone's house, even walking to your own home, that's going to be an environmental trigger or a place trigger that's going to really trip a lot of people up. And the sneakiest one of them all is thought triggers, right? So this is the I earned this, just one, I'll start tomorrow. Those thoughts don't mean you're weak. They mean your brain is tired. It needs relief. And the best option it has is having that drink to get that short term reward and get you stuck in that cycle again, because your brain doesn't care. It just wants you to get out of this pain or discomfort that you're feeling. So, there's also, if you're having emotional grief, those kinds of really harsh emotions, those can be triggers as well. If you're having those, seek a counselor or a therapist. There's nothing wrong with that. I forgot to mention in that video, but yes, please seek a therapy or a counselor or someone to talk to if you're having those kinds of triggers too, because I see a lot of people out there that therapy and counseling could work for them as well. And this is the bonus trigger number 6 that most people don't understand or see. It's the achievement trigger, right? It's the sneakiest one of all as well, because this one hides under success. It kicks in after a big win, a hard day crushed, or something worth celebrating, right? I finally got through that project. The kids are in bed. I made it. I've been good all week. I deserve this. Why it's hard is because it disguises itself as a reward, but it's really permission, where success gives the brain satisfaction or dissatisfaction to break alignment, right? So your your brain is telling you, oh, I need a reward. If you don't have better rewards in your life, if you don't have something like a meaningful absorbing project or a meaningful aligned purpose to put in the place of alcohol, you're going to just keep getting stuck in the cycle because you have this reward achievement trigger that maybe a lot of people don't see, and it puts alcohol back in your life. So what I really wanted to get out of this is to remind you these aren't commands. They're just clues to change something, right? It's a clue. If you have a stress trigger, oh, it's a clue that, okay, I need to put better habits in my life to relieve my stress. If you have this achievement trigger, well, maybe I need to put better something, a habit or something else in place of that to get this reward that I need after achievement. Those kinds of things are what the clues that we're going to need, and then we can move forward with that. So triggers don't control you. They reveal what needs care, not alcohol, right? And this is how you take your power back. You name it, you shift it, and that's how you take the power back. You can name it, right? You can spot it, you can name it, you can shift it, and that's how you take your power back from these triggers. So hope that helps. Hope that you guys are out there. If you're seeing these triggers, you're not really if you're seeing these triggers, you're not weak, you're powerful, you can change them. It just being aware of them and spotting them is one of the number one things that helps a lot of people get past this. It's just bringing awareness to it, like the magic trick, right? We see a magician, you go to the show, you're amazed, and then you see how he did the trick, and then once you see that trick, it's not able to trick you anymore, and you can continue doing that, and then you can break, and then you can change an identity level, start stepping into that sober 2.0 version of yourself, change an identity level, become the kind of person who doesn't need to drink, you become a healthy non-drinker, and that's where everything will change. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We try to do this every single day, and we have a sober morning reset 30-day challenge coming up in November as well. To watch out for details and that if you're in my email list or if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, the challenge will be opening up again in a couple weeks. So jump in there and we go over all these things with you to help you reset, rewire, reclaim your life one win, one habit, one day at a time. So anyways, guys, you can reach out to me or email or whatever, and I hope to see you guys in the next video where we're going to talk more about this stuff. All right, see you guys. Have yourselves a meaningful day.